There we are. Gosh, starting our stream. Wow, at the normal regular time of 11. Wait a minute. Shit. It's 10:46. Hey, look, I'm not that old. The brain still knows. I still know what frickin' time it is. Yes, I'm starting early. No, I didn't put out a warning or anything. Look, I think I'll be busy around noon, which is right in the middle of my normal stream time. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll start now. I think I'll still probably have a short ass stream today, and I don't think anyone's going to care, and least of all me. Hey, I have like 305 of these shows under my belt. By the way, cheers. This is Diet Coke. Welcome to the Diet Coke show. I mean, the whatever. Diet Coke hits even better at 10:45. It's not even. It's not true, but I mean, imagine the tagline. Imagine the marketing. And imagine the marketing one could do if he sold 1 billion of the beautiful Bluetooth controllers. A billion blue Bluetooth controllers. A billion beautiful Bluetooth. Look, let's move on. All right, so we're logging on to the old Microsoft 2020 today, the old one. I would say the old 2024 at this point, since it's 2025 too, but hope everyone is well today. Again, we're going to fly around. I don't know where we're going to fly around. I don't know what plane we're going to fly around, except I just was starting up 2020, which I do before the show. By the way, we're still downloading something. And it's like, oh, you need to update. And why? Not for a core engine update or anything. That's just certain planes are still getting updated in 2020. And there's all sorts of stuff happening in the Microsoft store for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. None of this happens in 2024. They don't have a store for 2024. I don't want to go. And you can buy planes in 2020, but you don't know for sure if they're going to work in 2024 or not. It's a weird time to be playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, and certainly to be kind of participating in the Microsoft Flight Simulator economy, which as you guys know, I'm big into. So anyway, so it says, okay, so I'm downloading. It'll be like another 5 minutes. I gotta stall. Good thing that on Saturday streams nobody is here. So yeah, this is showing a lot of my content manager. You know what we should do is while we're waiting for the Pilatus PC6, which is the other one was I think an Airbus 330 or something. I don't remember. I guess there's version notes. We can look here. We'll go. I rarely fly it. I don't even know what it looks like. We can go here. It's still going to download in the background. This 13820 I think is from today. Okay, so the 310 Airbus 310. I don't fly the Airbus 310. The Airbus 320. I don't fly the Airbus 320. I don't, and that's it. A lot of stuff was fixed on the 320, and then this Pilatus PC6. That's not it, by the way. That's a TBM. I don't remember what the PC6 backup attitude indicator does not work, and part of it is upside down. Like it looks like they fixed a lot of really crude bugs. Like reverted to original, so it's like it's a completely different version or something. Or like they had given this plane to a third party to redo, and they didn't, and it was messed up, and they're undoing. Like I don't know, but we're gonna find out because I'm downloading the PC6. All right, so where are we gonna go while we're still downloading the PC6? It'll put up a message up here. We're gonna start looking around. We're gonna now look. Let's talk about the previous places we've been. We went to Papua New Guinea. We did some bush flying down there. We've done. We went to South Africa. We're not going to South Africa today. Sorry, nobody's here from South Africa anyway. Normally, people are, by the way. Where would be a good place to fly the PC-6? See, I forgot even what the plane looks like, so that's kind of an issue. I just want to find some nice, pretty scenery. Although, as we know, it looks like there's a big storm in the Atlantic here. Why are there exclamation points next to a lot of these things? Have we not seen a lot of these little points of view here? Peel Monument, Wayne House Tower. I think we have seen some of these. Should we? Maybe they're updated. Let's do Liverpool. But actually, I have to wait. We'll come back. We'll come back here. Okay, so how far? We should be pretty close. I do want to fly the PC. Now, we'll probably fly a couple different planes. In fact, we could wait and fly the PC if it's taking a while. Okay, yeah, okay. Downloaded the main thing, but now it's getting kind of slow. There's a bunch of little add-ons. Should we wait? That's like another 2 minutes or so. I started it before streaming too. It takes about 5 or 6 minutes to download these. I thought it'd be less. It's only 1.6 gig. It's not an issue of my internet being slow. It's an issue of their servers are very slow. Yeah, so how's everyone else doing? Anything new in the news? I've been seeing a lot of stupidity in the news today, and by news I mean the Twitter feeds. But no, we don't need to go into that. You know, it's just cynical crap. Yeah, see, now it's starting to move along as soon as I start saying cynical crap. Anyway, yeah, so today's Saturday. I have to be off probably by noon, maybe a little later. There's somebody visiting to take care of a serious issue with the house, that part of the roof in the kitchen collapsed. Let's not talk about it. Due to rainwater in the roof. I don't want to discuss it. Hey, I'm a renter. It's not my house. I would be a lot more upset if it was. That's the nice thing about being a renter. It's a very laid back kind of thing. Oh yeah. Oh, I saw something on the Twitter feed. It was a exchange about voting between Elon Musk and Donald Trump. They think we should bring back the paper ballots, and make it everyone votes on the same day. I am not against it or for it. I'm not against or for it. But what Elon said afterwards, you can look this up on his tweet. He said that computers are not meant for voting. And the networks are get too overloaded or something. Something really stupid about computers. All right, let's start flying. All right, we're gonna go to Liverpool and we're gonna fly in the PC-6, which I haven't flown in a long time. Let's just check it out. It might be a real boring plane. All right, let's get the Pilatus PC-6 in here. I don't even know what it looks like. There it is, the Turbo Porter. It is a nice plane. We get our choice of the Turbo Porter or the Turbo Porter 950. I guess let's take the 950. It has the same specs. It's actually quite powerful. Oh, I remember this plane. It is pretty cool. We'll fly the standard. They're both cool liveries. All right, so here we go. We're going to cold start it. We're going to do some things. We're going to start off the runway on a ramp during the daytime. You know me. It's been a while since we've been in the PC-6. So presumably it's got an update. It's like, oh, new content. An opportunity. It's an excuse, really. I have no idea. My robot's cleaning things in there. My cat's he's all there. There's a kitty over there. You can't see him right now. He's fine. He's getting old. The Diet Coke is frosty and condensated on the outside. Well, not on the inside, probably. It is condensated. I put a lot of ice in. I like it icy cold. Oof. Yeah, it does hit harder at 10:30 in the morning. So presumably people are expecting me to come on 11:30. They'll come on 11:30 says like, have you been streaming for 45 minutes? And they'll be all pissed off at me. But you'd think that would happen. It's just not likely to happen. All right, we're on 2020, so that's good. Well, you know what I'm saying. Let's look at this great livery. It's like a tiger stripes, like some kind of stripe. It's stripy. It's got, you got a 4-bladed turboprop engine there. You got a very sleek look. Thank goodness it says Kench 9er. I mean, as I say, all planes have to have a tail number. It allows you to program it. I don't know why 2024 is kind of weird like that. All right, let's figure out where the power switches and the like are, because I haven't been here for a while. We're probably going to need these at one point. The fans, I think we're okay with. I don't know for sure if we need the fuel pumps on, so we're going to put them on, right? On. Oh yeah, there's on and start. Let's leave it off. What's this here? External fuel we don't need. Okay, there's a battery somewhere. Okay, I want to see if these are working. Okay, yeah, this is all working. So that's the throttle, the propeller, and the mixture. Oh, and there's just 3. There's cutoff, low idle, and normal. And they don't really do what I think. Let's just put it there. I don't know why it doesn't go to cutoff. Maybe it's a bug. All right, where is the on? So here we go. Autopilot power. Don't need yet. That's not the battery. The battery's down here. So, oh yeah, fuel system valve open. Right, that's open. right? Closed, open. Excellent. Here we go. External power on, battery bus on, fuel bump. So what's under here? Engine ignition on, starter on. It's a turbo. It takes a little while to wind up. We should be good. There we go. It is starting up. Yay! I haven't started up this plane in a long time either. Okay, generator on. Let's see. Beacon lights we should have had on. Don't need those. I don't know. We might need these. Who knows? Instrument light brightness. Okay. Starter off. What's up here? Okay. Looks like that has come up to speed already. Very nice. Everything is booted here. Checking instruments. Wait. What about our autopilot master? Leave it off for takeoff. That all looks good. That's trim. External fuel system we don't need. I think that's okay. That's the test. Just making sure I know what's going on. And yeah, everything's good. I don't know. That's just see, push, pull, close. That's for the window or something like that. All right, let's fly around Liverpool. There should be some sights to see, and we'll set the weather. I keep forgetting. We're just going to be going straight out. All right, let's make the weather to real because it's not that clear. For some reason, it's not keeping. It says live weather. Okay. According to this, it's a clear day today. It's a clear day, but I don't believe it. It doesn't matter. Clear day is fine with me. Cool airport. We got cars. We got things. We got there. All right.
Taxiing hold short runway 27 using taxiway.
All right. Can we steer? We got rear wheel steering. You see that's the rear wheel steers, which is kind of unusual. Most tricycle planes like this have just like a loose gear, a loose or lockable like thing back there. It's a real plane. Excuse me, sir. All right, we'll be fine. Pretty plane. Just got to be careful. We don't want to go too fast. We're winding our way between these little jets here. This is what it looks like from here. Can't really see over too well. I guess you can do that. All right, now we can see over. All right, we're gonna head down the runway. We're gonna check out. There's a few like things to see. Liverpool, England, and apparently it's it's a completely clear day there. I'm liking all the systems. Oh, do we turn our transponder on? Let's see, ADF. That's the thing there. We don't need that. That's autopilot. We don't need that on. Everything else seems to be on. We can close the cover there, right? It doesn't turn off the engine, does it? No. Back. Big long runway. We don't need the whole thing. But we'll go down there. Like a real plane. All right. Meanwhile, we're going to make sure our trim is set. Our trim is fine for takeoff. And we'll set our flaps when we get up there. Pretty day. Checking the windsock here. Looks like we'll have a little front wind when we take off. A little bit of side wind. It's a pretty calm day, according to the sock. The sock's never wrong. Got to be careful when you brake, because strong braking can cause this plane to go like that, and then that's the end of your little day there. So you got to pulse the brakes. That's a cool little warehouse there. Pulse the brakes, hold down the brakes, and they suddenly start jamming on. You get used to it, but it's kind of a bug. I don't know. I don't think they'll ever fix it. Same thing in 2024. You just can't modulate the brakes well. I guess you can if you use toe brakes, but not even all planes respond properly to toe brakes, which I have. So, all right, we're gonna come up to here. We'll turn the tower. We're gonna request takeoff clearance from Clarence. Thank you, Clarence. Flaps to mid. Again, trim is good. We're approved. Let's go. Let's fly around. I'm excited. I'm going to fly around for about an hour. And then who knows if I'll do a music segment today. I was going to do a piano segment today, but then I have to plug my piano in. I said, maybe I'll do a guitar. Just play the guitar for a while. Maybe I just won't even do, maybe we'll just fly around. All right, this is the way we're going to go here. All right, so first thing is make sure the mixture is full. Propeller is full. Which it is there, down there. I just did that on my analog panel. Get a nice runway. Smoothly move the throttle so you don't flood the engine. All the way. We're almost there. Almost got full power. Make sure we stay right, nice, lined up down that runway there. We should, you see, that's what it looks like there. Tail comes off. It's not like a disaster. Plane flies. All right, so they've updated it. Seems fine. You know, what do you want to say? That's from the co-pilot. That's this side. All right, retractable gear? No. Flaps up? Yes. Kind of buzzy, but in the real life that is. Okay, let's check out the aeropuerto from the era. It's got a bunch of nice buildings, a bunch of custom buildings. The Liverpool Airport. This is 2020. I mean, you know, I mean, it's the original. Great, some artwork, I mean, just beautiful art and design. Always a thrill to go to Liverpool Pool. Just trying to rhyme. But yeah, that is an airport I would actually like to visit. Not to necessarily go somewhere, but just to check the airport out. And it is, you know, the John Lennon International Airport. I wonder why. I wonder if they pay, you know, if there's like elevators, and if so, the elevator music is all like Beatles. Yeah, it probably is. All right, I'm looking for things, you know, you think those are probably airports that way. I think up northwest here is actual Liverpool, where the points of interest are going to be here. So we'll follow the river here. What's our speed? We're doing fine. I don't want to go too fast. Let's reduce our throttle and propeller just a little bit here. Okay, but basically it is a simple, you know, you can see it's kind of basic. That little panel there is just like fiberglass sheet kind of thing. Not fancy tall. I like the PC6. The Pilatuses are Swiss made. They're probably really well. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different Pilatus airplanes. The PC-21 is that tandem turboprop. But this is an entirely different plane. It is a turbo. But not a big turbo, not as powerful. Anyway, beautiful day for sightseeing. Apparently the weather's clear. We changed the time of day, but other than that, we're just checking things out. It's Liverpool. They got a bunch of stadiums. And yeah, I don't think people who go to London, you know, go to England, they're like, well, the first place they're going to want to go is Liverpool. So I don't know if there's a lot of touristy stuff. Most people want to go to the south. It's better weather. Or, you know, if they're going to go to London. All right, what's over there? Well, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff to see. There's a bunch of stuff to see. Let's stay low. We're going to stay low for sightseeing purposes. All right, trim to 0 there. We get reduced throttle again. About there. What is our RPM doing here? Do we have an RPM gauge? Is one of these things RPM? Yeah, that one there, right? Or that's airspeed. RPM. Which one of these would be an engine gauge? Oh, there you go. RPM. Torque, ITT, fuel flow. Everything's in the green. Oh, the other thing you want to check when you're in here is that, okay, we got to do this so we keep bugging. The Royal Liver Building, yeah. It's a cool building, too. I remember now, we've done Liverpool a few times, but man, what a beautiful day. Yeah, there's some, you'll see there's 2 fuel tanks. There's a left and a right. If you look down there, it says fuel quantity. Oh no, I think it's using both tanks right now. All right, that's good. I just want to see if I had to manually switch over the tanks. We're checking it out. Liverpool is on a large body of water, that's for sure.
500.
Looks like there's some stage. That's a big ass church. That's a cathedral right here. We'll go here first. Something down there.
500.
All right, everyone get ready to get your magic parachutes on, please. While I stop time. It's magic. All right. We'll just actually keep your parachutes on. or take them up. We'll just look from here. We're not going to see much better. We're not going to get a much better view from parachutes at this point. Big. Okay, so Liverpool has a big cathedral. And then you got a revolving restaurant on the top of a tower. Why wouldn't you want to go to Liverpool? And there's some stuff here, right there. You can't really see because we're too close. Yeah, I'm not running into the tower. Yes, it would be. It says Radio City, 96.7. All right. Liverpool, it's an old city, you know. I mean, it's not, it's kind of modern, it's partly, but it's also kind of got that 40s, 30s, 40s, and then even older style architecture. Clock Tower. Oh yeah, this is a great building. This one we're putting the magical parachutes on for. Wait a minute, what happened? Hit the wrong button. Hit the right button. All right. The correct button lets us do the magical parachuting. So you can see out this building. It's a bloody seabird, okay? It's got a sprig of it in it. Is that like, I don't know, like a dove? I don't know what that's supposed to be. You got clock tower. It's always 10 after 10, apparently. That's fine. Looks like it's that snow or something down there. Cool. Don't get too close to the ground, and it kind of ruins the illusion that maybe you're actually in the place. All right. But there looks like a really cool restaurant right down there on the waterfront. Look at all these, and there's like neat buildings here. Come on, peoples. There's some sightseeing right here. We haven't even seen some of the cool stuff yet. All right, we haven't seen the stadiums. Here's your Ferris go round. Don't try this at home, this kind of flying at home, by the way. You need an experienced pilot, all right? Don't worry. I got you. Pretty good Ferris wheel. Sometimes they're real rough looking. And we got the rotating restaurant. But we're gonna head out to these stadiums out here, like where the actual. There's some cool buildings here. All right, do not run into the rotating restaurant. We're gonna buzz those fuckers. Hey, what are you guys having for lunch? Hey, hello. What's out here? I saw some really cool looking building on the distance out here, I thought. Like, yeah, that one. All right, hold on a second. We got time. This plane's got plenty of gas. Actually, we should be on, should we be on this other, there, right? That doesn't, yeah, we're using too much gas. Also, do we want the fuel pump on? See, I don't care. It doesn't matter. You know, this one here that I'm about to buzz. I don't know what that is. I mean, it's got to be some, you know, kind of entertainment building or something. Maybe a hotel. It's got, like, hold on. Let's see if we can see by putting our magical parachutes on what the heck it says down here. Can't really see. There's definitely some kind of symbology going on there. But you know, we'll look that up later or something. It's got a lot of steps you got to climb up there. I mean, that seems convenient. For the handicapped. All right. Ah! Sorry. I just had to squeal a little bit. Where are those stadiums? There they are. All right. I know where I am. I know Liverpool like the back of my hand. Some more cool buildings. That's the great thing about England. Stall? Well, let's get more power. I think, am I underpowered here? Maybe we're supposed to keep that up there. So it's called Airfield Stadium, is that what it's called? Or something else? Anfield. It's not Airfield. Look, guys. Gotta just want glasses. Hey, Diet Coke. We'll check it out. Gotta admit, that's a great paint job. You don't have to admit shit, all right? I'm just saying it's an opinion that one could have. All right, this is an awesome bespoke stadium. You know, unlike most soccer fields in Europe, where they don't care about, you know, you're dry in the seats, but they let the field get wet. This one has a closable roof, clearly. So yeah, in other words, they can keep the field dry. Although I don't know if they should. Other European stadiums just clearly don't do that. But it definitely rains a lot. There's the city in the distance, beautiful. Anyway, I like it. Let's check out the other one. We don't really have to get out every goddamn time. Big fields here. That's a park. Fields, a beautiful park. And this is a different stadium. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a different stadium. I don't think this one has the more traditional, oh, the stands are covered, you're not going to get wet no matter how hard it rains. But the players do, and I think that's kind of the thrill of going when it's raining. Just watch them run around in the rain, and they probably, I don't know. Because football is the same way. It's kind of interesting when you watch them play and suddenly there's a snowstorm and a blizzard occasionally. It happened last year. There were a couple games on TV, and it was like kind of snowing, but then there was a blizzard. Look at all this row housing, and I mean rows of row housing, rows and rows and rows. That's high density, but they still can be quite nice. And there's people who live across the water there. Oh, let's check out the. These are looking really detailed here compared to many of these harbor devices. The cargo loaders. Really, 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 really well detailed. As I say, we flew around we've flown around a lot of areas, but they vary in detail level. But at this point, I gotta say, England, pretty much everywhere in England is amazing, just from the level of, look at all the work they put into making a working, some of those are up and some are down, and they're, it doesn't show them actually moving cranes around. There's like an older style one kind of there. Or small? No, I guess it's the same. It's just really lots of stacked up containers. Oh, that is cool. An overhead crane there. Lots of cargo ships with actual names of those typical cargo lines. Yeah, this is one of the most detailed ports I've seen. I think this is more detailed than the port of Long Beach, which is pretty detailed. All right, so there's some places to land. I think at this point we can say we've seen it. All right, though. I think we've seen the actual sights of Liverpool again. But this time it was great. But I want to see what these little. These are probably little grass airstrips over here. We can put this here and it'll tell us, right? Let's find out. Eventually, I like to think, it says Woodvale AB Airbase. By the way, these, even when I play Flight Simulator 2020, these little stops, which happens in 2020, not 2024, will be a lot quicker because my system is going to be quite a bit faster at garbage collection. I should be getting my new PC next week, if all goes well. And then it should take a couple of weeks, literally, to configure it. And to kind of test it to make sure it's reliable enough to be my main streaming computer. Because it's going to replace this computer, which is basically the computer I use all the time. All right, Woodvale AB. It's got to be an Air Force base. It's got to have a nice long concrete strip. Actually, some of their strips in England are have grass. But usually an Air Force base. Okay, that's a cool, shopping area down there. I like it. And again, lots of, people just, these are not the highest density. These are, you can see how there's separation between the houses there. And that's lower density than where I'm currently living. Most people have bigger yards than what I have. What if we could turn the radio off? It's kind of annoying. Okay, it does have an autopilot, but we're not going to use it for this short flight. Anyway, the PC-6 is a pretty fun plane to fly. I do like the tail, but not the most fun plane to fly. We're going to do something else too. We'll fly something that's kind of out there. Maybe the OV-10. I do really like that OV-10, and it's a challenge, especially on landing. I keep crashing on landing. Let's fly over this. This is just a little grass airstrip here. That's what we're flying over right here. No. Yeah, okay. EGIC, which is a tiny little grass. Microlight. Interesting. So yeah, this plane would be way too big for a microlight. But I do have plenty of microlights. It looks like it's got two places you can take off from and land. Interesting. I do have microlights. I mean ultralights and microlights. I'm sure it can handle ultralights, which are basically the same. All right. Woodville Air Base. We're gonna fly over it and see. Oh no, we can see the runway right there. So we're gonna land there. All right, so flaps to there. Bring our engine down a little bit. We're going a little on the fast side. That's what it looks like from here. We don't need this anymore. We're just going to land. It's just the thing is, we had a nice flight. I enjoyed the taking off. Here's the fun challenge of landing. And then we'll fly somewhere else in some other plane. Yeah, Rory, I started my first stream early today. It's a long story, which I said at the start of my stream. I've been streaming for about, what, 20 minutes? 30 minutes now? So, yeah, I started early today. Sorry, by the way, because, I normally like to keep on the schedule. Because I have I have an appointment at the house here at noon that I will not be able to keep streaming for. So I figured, rather than just canceling the stream entirely or streaming for like a half an hour, which I would have had to do, start the stream early and then I could do this for like an hour. What's our speed here? 81. All right, a little slower, please. Full flaps. That's landing flaps now. This is Liverpool, by the way. We had a nice little flight around Liverpool. That's a lot of blood. You got way too much blood. I would get the leech out and do a bleeding. That'll probably make you feel a lot better. All right, come on, let's land. I know. Probably not the right way to land since we got a crosswind here. Plus, it's a tricycle gear. Gotta be careful. Wait a minute. Is my engine off? Can I put it in reverse? Can put in reverse. Nice. It has reversers. Nice. You're related to Bush Boy. You're related. Well, I'm sure he is too. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, what's going on here? Why is my engine going crazy? Which way do we go to get off this bloody runway? Why is my gear is all messed up? There we go. Okay, go that way. Can you turn me this way? See, it's on the grass. Okay, if it's on concrete, you can turn. It's kind of cool. That is detailed. Where is the buildings? I think the buildings are this way. I like George Bush, But yeah, did you send your DNA away to somebody? I don't have I don't have anyone famous that I know of in my family history, and I like it that way. So anyway, this is a great plane. By the way, I was logging in. The reason why I picked this plane is because it says, oh, there's an update to 2020. So I'm like, well, I'll grab the update before the stream. See, there's some buildings over there. And it's like, oh, maybe do a DNA test. Well, yeah, if you have that much, you know what I mean? Different stuff going on. The DNA test could be interesting. In my case, the DNA test wouldn't be interesting. You know what I mean? I just happen to know where my DNA came from, as far as they're concerned, at least. So, but a lot of people have kind of a mixture, and it can tell you a lot of stuff, like what percentage you're Irish and what percentage you're German, kind of like, which in America are the two most common things to be, by the way. So everyone's like, oh, Irish and German. Surprising number of people have that. Like 50, at least 50% is one of those two. All right, let's see, what do we got here? Can we open the doors in the PC6 these days? See, I think they tease you by having a big knob saying open the door, and then you can't open the door. Always bug me out. Always bug me out. This thing here. All right, you do this and everything shuts off. It's kind of cool. And there's a reason for that. It's because in an emergency and you need to, things are on fire, you want to shut down all your electronics, you can do that. All right, but does that shut? Okay, no, that doesn't actually shut down the engine, but that just did, right? 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 And I guess that's not in cutoff. Engine condition. So yeah, it's got a weird bug where it won't let you put that in cutoff. But we can close the fuel, this thing here. That's going to shut your engine down. That's going to shut down for a little picture. We're going to do a second flight. Where and in what? I don't know. I don't care. I'm just like, yeah, second flight time. It's going to want to watch our engine slowly wind down. And we're going to get out. We're going to walk around the plane as it winds down a little bit here. See, so that's feathered, right? No, or is that full? That's full. Can I change? No. Yeah, because this is... No, it's not running. Can't change it while it's running. Well, it's not running. Okay. It's a nicely detailed simulation, I admit. But yeah, so there's a door back there. Don't think we can open it from inside, can we? Like, see, there's like those. They go in through here, right? Let me just see here. Okay, there's this, oops, this, that. We don't care about any of that. Breakers. Yeah, from here, can we see in the back? Like, is there a... No. No. Okay. There's a rear view. All right, let's move along. Although the color is so good and the details are great that I am going to do a quick screenshot. I'm not really using these that much, but I don't care. It's a little memento of my flight. Not like I'll remember where I went. It says Kensher 909 on the back. You can't really see from the... All right, let's move along. All right, flight number 2. Let's go to the main menu. Why not? A little more Diet Coke to pour. Yeah, continue. Sorry, continue. It's thinking about it. Thinking about it. Yeah, so, yeah, Elon said something pretty stupid about computers. I don't think he understands computers very well. All right, let's move on to, first of all, not the turbo porter. Okay, well, we had a good time flying around England. It's very detailed. But we'll go all the way over here to, we're going to check out the Mohaka Viaduct because I don't know what that looks like. In New Zealand, where's a nearby, one of these dots is going to be a nearby aeropuerto. Well, that's a decent sized airport. All right, so we're going to fly from there, west-southwest. Not in this airplane. What else we got? I was thinking the OV-10, that might be an ideal sightseeing plane for our second. We did South Africa yesterday. You weren't here. Or no, you were. So no, not 2 days in a row. I can't just fly South Africa. Plus, it's just not as... Unfortunately, the terrain, as I was mentioning before, like Liverpool is so detailed. Because it's in an area that's gotten a lot of love from the creators. How about Royal Thai Air Force? Does that make any sense in New Zealand? Well, I have VODs. No, remember, you might have left the stream, but I still did it anyway. I flew to Port Elizabeth from Jeffreys Bay. It was pretty. I enjoy the heck out of it. They have some beaches there that have enormous amounts of sand on them, like not little amounts of sand, that have formed into these giant sand dunes. And, and you can see all that from the air. We'll do the U.S. Marine Corps one here. That's an awesome one. All right, so I got to do a couple things. We're going to start in New Zealand. It was a great... I recommend you look it up in the... hold on. Okay, we're gonna cold start it because I'm having fun. No, I would definitely want to visit that part of the world if I was down from there for sure. Okay, so we're starting there, and then we're gonna fly west. We're gonna see this viaduct, whatever the heck that is, in New Zealand, and we're gonna call it a day after that. But it should take us a while just to even start up. Oh, we're gonna land. You always gotta land. It just actually there's a few times I haven't landed. By the way, this island is Bora Bora, and every time I see it, I mean, it says it's a static screenshot from 2020, but I'm like, we should do Bora Bora, which I've been to. It's a fun fly around. I gotta find it because there's a bunch of French Polynesian islands in the game, and you gotta make sure you're on Bora Bora. There's several that look great, but or is it Moorea? I think this is Bora Bora, but they're both great. I've been to both of them. All right, let's see what we got here. We're ready to fly. Not. Let's take a look at the plane. It's cold. We're sitting on the grass. It's a beautiful day in New Zealand. It's quite early in the morning there. Let's start getting the plane warmed up. So we're gonna take our chocks and covers off. We're gonna want to turn our batteries on and close those. We're turning, let's see, where is this? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got to set my control scheme. Control options. Specifically for my throttle quadrant, it'll say Bronco OB10, apply and save. It's supposed to be easier in 2024, but they have not figured out how to make it work. Okay, so now I can adjust engine condition, and that all is the exact thing. And then I can adjust these levers independently. Left lever, right lever. Okay, we want to put these on ground start, which is here. And we kind of click in. Don't worry about that little thing there. Okay, that's Amazon. All right, what's here? We don't need those. Okay, master, external lights. Don't need any of this stuff. What's in here? Oh, that's air start. We don't need those. Actually, I need to close this because first I got to turn master battery on, instrument power. But then this has to go here to normal flight. Yeah. Okay. Now, is that going to start the left engine? Let's just see. I think I might have not have done something. Yeah, it is. Okay. Left engine start, and then we got to turn the left generator on. Once it comes up to speed. There it goes. Beautiful plane. You can see we got an open door there. We'll close the door. Yeah, it is. That's starting up. It's just a bold startup thing there. Okay, left generator on. And left starter is in run. So in other words, instead of being in start, we just leave it in run to just keep the engine running. Same thing for the right engine. Can I move? Can I make this not like mess up? There we go. Okay, so right engine goes to start. In a second, we'll see the right engine start to spin up. There we go. It's an easy starter. Some planes are real tricky. All right. When that gets going there, wait, it's not reverse. Don't go reverse, please. Thank you. There we go. All right, so we can turn this starter is in around. Okay, they both automatically switch. All right, and then the generator goes on. Make sure they're nice and reset. All right, main battery on. These are correct. Oh, it's looking good. Let's close the door. It'll get a little quieter. Close the canopy. And lock the canopy. There we go. All right, we got a radio to turn on. We cannot get before it's like COM 1 power, right? Right? Do we have the radio on? Yeah, no, we have the radio on. Okay, so let's see. These are good. Nav 1 power. Power. Markers, don't worry about. Console lights, really don't care about. Let's turn them on anyway. Oh yeah, these floodlights. Are any of these outside lights? High intensity lights, compass light. Boy, it's a really well. This is one of those planes you got to pay for. So it should have a lot of cool stuff on it. Engine bleed normal. Okay, this is all good. IFF system. Mode test. We don't care. IFF power standby. These are good. Okay, navigation lights on. Formation lights on. Anti-collision light on. Wipers. State keep off. Looks like a pretty day. Alright, parking brake is on. Leave it on for a second there. Let's tell them that we would like to leave. Now we're going to be going west-southwest. Everyone remembers that, right?
Napier Ground KNSH 9er request taxi for takeoff.
All right, looks like we're buttoned up. We got the chocks off. We got the doors closed. All right, we're going to start getting our throttles moving in the forward direction here. We're going to have, why does it want us to do that? We're going to have it this way. Where is it? Where's the taxiway? I'll figure it out. I think that's the runway. No, that's not the runway. Maybe that is the runway. Parking brake is off, right? Yeah, alright. Just gotta get some power here. It's a loud plane. That's it. And I don't want this here. Leave it down there. Alright, power. But then it goes crazy. You're gonna get on the brakes. It's not very smooth on the ground. I don't know why that is, but every time I've done it, it's just not a smooth ground player. All right, we're gonna take off right from here. This is where you take off from. All right, flaps to medium for takeoff. Trim looks good. Okay, our engine condition levers are full forward. Thank you. Let's fly around. We're gonna go west southwest. Find this and full power it is. This is what it looks like from here. Engines are building up power. It's a short runway. We'll be fine. Get some speed going. 100's rotation. We rotate. Don't try to zip off into space or anything like that. Just get some normal amount of activity there. Gear comes up. It will start moving nicely once the gear's up. And we want to head west. So what direction are we heading? We're heading north. We want to head west-southwest. So we're going to head for this viaduct. Viaduct, I say. Why not a duck? I don't know. It's south. It's west-southwest. It's this direction a ways. So we're going to fly over the beautiful terrain. New Zealand. You can barely hear me over this plane. It's a loudie. And you can imagine you're pretty close to these with these big windows, right to those big engines there. Is it that over there? Okay, this is a haul, but that's what we're here for. Do a little sightseeing for 12 minutes or so before we get there. I just want to make sure on west-southwest. Okay, it's not the short one. It should be this way. It should be 24, about 240. We'll head up 240. We're gonna stay nice and low. Oh. Right. Okay, so now that we're cruising, you put your engine lever, condition levers to there, and throttles can be taken back quite a ways. Okay, 200 knots is pretty fast for this plane. It's got to be out like this way, and I don't know if there's much else like this direction. But it's going to be a ways. All right, we're probably going to set the autopilot and do a little segment of science news in the news. Sheesh. And by the way, the other reason why I went live early is because nobody was streaming, and then later in the day, there's all these people I want to watch stream. So I figured if I go early, that means I can get my stream done and then watch other streamers. Like, for example, who's streaming? Pokimane, I like to watch occasionally. Nah, not really. Like at the moment, nobody's really streaming. But later, people will be streaming up the wazoo. Okay, I see it. Okay, content acquired. I'm good at this. What's our speed? Number 69. We lose a little altitude here. Yeah, we don't need the autopilot. We'll check this out. We're gonna check out some dunes over there or some cliffs. But yeah, no, we had a beautiful flight from Jeffreys Bay to Port Elizabeth. I loved it. But I'm not gonna do it again in the near future. We'll find some other places to fly around though. Johannesburg is not that picturesque, especially in the game as it is. There's definitely better places to fly around. But we've done Durban, we've done Cape Town a million times, we've done East London. We did Durban to Johannesburg, but that's so long we had to compress the route. This is some really cool looking stuff down here. We don't need this up, do we? This looks like a golf course or something. I don't think it is though. Go to too much elevation. Beautiful park-like setting. All right, here it is, the viaduct. Viaduct. All right, it's coming up. Prepare for sightseeing. And this plane has got the sightseeing down with these beautiful big windows. It just can be very, like you think you're kind of low, but you got plenty of altitude here. But like we're gonna hit the trees. We're not gonna hit the trees. I hope we don't hit the trees. We might hit the trees. Hey, it'll be fine. I think this is what we're looking for. It's not a plane. It's not an airstrip. And at the last second, it's like a bridge. Yeah, it's the Mohako Viaduct, which is a bridge that kind of goes over a long distance over a low-lying feature, kind of Well, we'll see. They have that really long one in France. It's like the record-breaking tallest bridge in the world. And it's that viaduct. We should check that one out. I'm sure it's in the game. But anytime I hear viaduct, I'm like, yeah, let's check it out. I like a viaduct. I like a good viaduct for breakfast. But now that I see it, it can't be. It's got to be fairly modest. But you know what we could do? We could put our magical parachutes on and jump down there and see what the heck's happening. It is a bridge. Viaduct seems a little grandiose term for basically a bridge. But maybe they mean, you know, it's clearly a train bridge. Hold on. Everybody get out of the plane, please. Put your magical parachutes on. Yeah, that's what you call a train bridge. It even has the tracks on it, which is pretty cool. And very much detail on how it's constructed. Lots of construction details. With those double trestles and, well, more, you know, nicely done. But, yeah, it's good. It's a good bridge. It's a viaduct. So I'm just going to say, yeah, viaduct, because it's probably, in this part of the world, separated, more of a viaduct than a car, you know, car bridge. Hello? How you guys doing? Oh, we're in the plane. By the way, the back there is where you're supposed to put you can put 6 people, you know, parachutes back there. And there's a way of opening the back up in flight. Well, we could do it. It's called the, oh, there's a way to do it. Alright, so let's go to the waterfront here, which is to our left. Alright, so we saw the bridge. Actually, I would say we could fly under it, but we can't fly under it. But let's fly real close to it. I'll show you what it'll do. We'll go up the river a little bit. I don't think we got the best view of it. The best view would be to kind of come up the river and then right before go right over it. You know, if it were a suspension bridge, we could definitely go under it, but it's not. It's a trestle bridge. I don't think those trestles are big enough. But here's this river here. So we're gonna make a real tight turn into here. Oh, this could be bad. Don't try this at home, people. I don't know, maybe we could go through there. I wouldn't recommend trying. Nah, we're not gonna. Chickening out. Yeah, look how, I mean, that's really narrow space there. Die for sure. Look at this river. It's New Zealand. That's where it is. It's pretty. And this plane is kind of a canyon carver. You just got to know what you're doing and watch your airspeeds carefully. But it's got a good roll rate. Just gotta be careful. Looks like we got white water down here. All right, let's get out of here. All right, which way is it going? Oh yeah, we'll go to the water there. There's the bridge down there. All right, beautiful tour. I just like New Zealand because it's gorgeous. Like every bit of it just seems beautiful. It's not like they have a lot of deserts in New Zealand, and even then, I'm sure they do nice looking. We're gonna have to check out these cliffs over here, so people driving around. Hey, you guys speak New Zealand down there? They probably do. Cheers, by the way. Some Diet Coke, perhaps, might brighten up your day, like you're doing to mine. We're flying at a low altitude here, because that's how we do it around here. These trees need trimming. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the man to do it. But no, technically pilots wouldn't take their lives in their own hands by doing it this way. Marines. Whee! Uh-oh. Whee! That's the whole reason I fly. For the danger flying. But yeah, look at the complexity of this layout of this. It's probably quite rainy a lot of the time. I'm just saying from all the erosion features. But it's funny, it does not look like California, that's all I'm saying. I'm not sure what it looks like, but nah, it doesn't look like anything been... You think California's got everything. And I don't know. Not everything. Got a lot of stuff. This plane is so much more fun to fly than the PC-6. I don't know why. Maybe it's this thing here, the Azure Poly toy. But, and it's, I don't know, just in general, these giant, you know, these huge windows. Whee! See your shadow. It just looks like a great place to film a Lord of the Rings movie. I don't think they did around here, though. This is not, you know, it's not where they filmed it. I'm gonna check out the white cliffs up here. Again, they look good from here, but when you get up close to most cliffs, they don't look that good in the game. It's a little quirk of the game. Some cliffs have manually been, like the Moher cliffs, they look great, but they were manually done. Still, the terrain and elevation here looks good. Considering it's New Zealand, not a major country. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's not Europe or North America. A lot of coastline. It's a big country. It's an island, but it is definitely has that country, you know, continental feel. You look inside, it's a long way to the other side of that island. That's for sure. All right, let's think. We've been flying around for an hour. I'm having a good old time, but you know, flying around for an hour means where is the nearest airport that we could potentially land on? Let's just see. Give it a second to catch up. Yeah, I do want to be off before noon, and it is 11:45, so I kind of have to cut my stream a little short today. Hey, should be a full stream tomorrow, but who knows? Let me put it this way. I'm anticipating a full stream tomorrow. All right, there's got to be an airport out here somewhere, right? Out here somewhere? Somewhere. I see the airport. There it is. Okay, we're not that far. Let's go to here. I mean, it's a 10-minute flight. So it's a 10-minute flight. We're going to set the auto... Does it have an autopilot? Yeah. We're going to set the autopilot. What's our heading? Our heading is 109.7. We set the autopilot. I barely see it there. If I turn the autopilot on, I think it automatically senses... Hello? Distance that. All right, so now it's on altitude hold mode and it's running the autopilot, and we are heading towards where we need to be. We don't need this anymore. We're heading off. I just want to make sure we're not going to hit the ground, but we're good at this altitude. What are we at? We're at 1250. Okay, but it'll hold until I turn vertical speed on, which I'm not going to. So that's good. And we're at 188. Perfect. Very nice. We'll go to the right a little bit. That'll keep us from going too close, just too much over the water. Let's go to 195. And we'll make a left turn. We'll see the coastal area here. Never been around here. I've been to a lot of parts of New Zealand, though. But as again, it's big, and I can guarantee you I've never flown over this particular part of the coastline. Gorgeous. And again, it just looks like the climate is great, but again, it happens to be a beautiful sunny day. It's in the southern hemisphere, so it's going to be getting cooler over there. It was summer. Yeah. Oh, by the way, how are you related to George Bush? That is a good question. Not that many people I know are Americans who emigrate to South Africa. You know what I mean? And then have children in South Africa. It's your father's dad's cousin was in the U.S. Navy. Yeah, so I'm guessing they have ancestors in common with George Bush. That your dad's father's cousin, dad, or grandfather was related to those Bushes. That's how it usually works. Yeah. You know, you go back to that, and then you go up a few generations, and then it's something like that. Yeah. That's not okay. That's not that surprising. It's unusual, but it's not that surprising. Especially, you know, yeah. We're at holding altitude here. We're gonna head out over the beautiful coastline of New Zealand. Gorgeous. We're staying at 1,250 feet. Lots of cliffs. Yeah, we're looking at South Africa, and boy, the beaches are just really eroded. I don't know about that. I don't know if the U.S. government's going to agree with you on that one. They're getting pretty strict about that. Maybe you can, if you can prove a direct ancestor is a mirror. I don't know if that means much of anything. Anyway, we're heading up to this kind of town down here. I guess we should kind of fly around it before we land here. It's Napier? Napier, is that what it is? I think it's Napier. I think Napier is an actual reasonably good-sized town in New Zealand. Yeah, you mentioned the German Nazi. Yeah, please don't. But I get what you're saying. You got to be careful on Twitch. You really do. It's not me, but everything you type into Twitch is effectively part of their ecosystem. So, you know what I mean? I get you're making a joke. But so, you know, haha. But, and it's fine for me, but you should be careful. I'm just giving you some advice. They can be a little sensitive about jokes. You'll probably be okay because somebody has to report you. Me too. But yeah, but it doesn't matter. You can be making a joke about something and they can take it the wrong way. You're fine. Okay, all right, I see. Okay, we're going to off the autopilot here. So I can fly around, turn off the autopilot thing. Off. There we go. All right. So there's an airport. This is Napier. Well, I'm always happy to have offered, but you'll be fine. I just like, the thing is, the longer you're on Twitch, the more you're talking to, random people you don't know. It's different when, me, it's fine, but, random people you don't know are going to be like, what? What the hell? All right, I got to get rid of this, I'm going to get cheap viewers. I get these almost every stream now. It's a different one. And it says ban evasion. You probably didn't see that, but somebody came in. They're offering to sell me cheap viewers. I want the expensive viewers. I was thinking, it's probably like $15 a month for 50 viewers. I could look like I have 50 chatters every single time I stream. But why? They're not going to say anything. It's just the number. I don't make, you make way less than that in ad revenue. Let me put it that way. So you're not making money. I can just have it look like I have 50 people in my stream. And I'm like, why would anyone want to do that? But I think the point is, if people see a stream that has 3 people, they're not going to come. But if people see a stream that has 53 people, they might stop by. I think that's the logic. And then they come by and it's like, oh, well, there's 53 people there. Why is nobody chatting, Which, hey, let me just put it this way. It happens. And usually it's like there's like 1,000 people, right, in some stream. And there's like 4 people chatting. I'm like, yeah, I don't think everyone here, I don't know if there's actually 1,000 viewers. This is Napier, New Zealand. That there, when it's kind of oval, is a cricket court. We know that. Crickets are ovals. And they're big. And then you got, I don't know what that is. Alright, we got some nice detailing. Alright, we're going to land. I'm sure they do. I am the wrong. That's a good question. I'm the wrong person to ask. You can do whatever you want as far as I'm concerned. All right. So which way we're going to land? All right. First, let's think about landing this plane. So we're going to turn. Okay, that goes to there. This goes to there. That goes to here. Where is the runway? Right here. We're going. These are going down to about here. There we go. Very good. We got full flaps. We got to get the gear down. Gear coming down. Here's the runway over here. Now, once the gear comes down, the plane becomes so So unaerodynamic with the flaps down and the gear down. You got to give it gas or you will just stall out. So we've got to maintain over 100. And there's the runway right there. It's not a, you could, you know, yeah, you don't salute me, that's for sure. I'm just the captain of your little plane here. Although technically this is a military plane, so I believe you would be probably most likely be in the military. All right, see if we can line this up. Just eyeball it here. We're kind of fast. So the just important thing is to watch the, now the great thing is I can slam my throttles down and I instantly will reverse the propellers and provide reverse thrust for braking. So you can brake on a dime with this thing. And you hear the engines rev up after landing. That means I'm using the reverse thrusters. There's a CRJ9 out there. Okay, what's our speed? 110. It's good speed. 100. And 5. I wish I had a digital readout for speed, like it does in the other view. We got a left to right wind here, we'll be fine. We're at 99. A little slow, we're at 95. So we land a little soft. Yeah, I wasn't that soft. Oh, why am I veering out there? Reversing. Alright. What was that? Hold on. I forgot this plane tends to do that. Okay. Hold on. First of all, does reverse work? That's reverse. Yeah, you're allowed to say that, but... Yeah, see... Why is it doing that? Is it braking? Fine. Regular forward power here. Oh. Levers. There we go. Gotta get these synced up here. There we go. Alright. So condition goes back to here for that. Very good. Alright, we're on the ground. Flaps up. Why is my trim crazy? Must have been, oh, that was from autopiloting. That might have been a problem. Alright, where is the place we stopped? Oh, up there. Let's go a little further. So this is Napier, New Zealand. All right, we can open our doors. Open door, right? There we go. Open door. Open other door. Why not? I'm allowed. Open the door. Set the thing. Set our bar here. We did do that. Set our bar. There we go. Locked up. Yeah. No, it's a great country. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else really. Although, I don't know. I don't know. I'd be happy. The truth is, I'd be happy living anywhere. I don't really care. I mean, the thing to me that's more important than anything I believe in my life, as far as quality of life, is having really good quality internet. And that's about it. I happen to live really close to an Amazon ingest, video ingest, like less than 20 miles from one of the 40 Amazon ingest centers, which is why I never drop frames. Rarely. I never have any issue with streaming. Occasionally, but very rarely. Oh, we got some fuel we can pick up here. Okay, park and brake on. These engines are so noisy. Turn them off. Okay, so all I have to do is put engine condition lever to fuel cutoff. We're going to turn off our generators. And you can hear the engines will come down. We can put these two here. There we go. And we can turn off the batteries. And turn off your master battery, instrument power, all coming down to, that's not quieter. we're going to take a picture of this beautiful plane. I just love the look. Propeller. Yeah. Because it's got all these little things and little steps and things, and those little steps that fold out that you can help you get in and out of the plane. Little details like that. You gotta love. Okay, from there, though. And it says Kench 909, doesn't it? Somewhere? I was going to think. Maybe not. Mo, you want to go outside? Kitty wants to go outside. Hold on a second here. Alt Shift S. I'm going to do another screenshot. Kitty wants to go outside, though. Hold on. This time we're going to do another screenshot from here. Like, not from here, but from this view. We can actually leave. We don't have to... There we go. You get some kind of nice view of the detailing. Maybe from here. I rarely show kind of this view here. There we go. Like there. Hold on, Mo. It doesn't really show enough of the plane. There we go. Danger. Ejection seat. Alrighty. Alright. Well, I'm not going to be doing a music stream today because I believe I have a noon appointment. Somebody's supposed to come to the house. Oh, they might be late, but I don't want to be like unavailable. You know, if somebody comes over, and that is in 3 minutes. So, in fact, I might be hearing somebody. So, I will run my little outro. Again, it was fun, and tomorrow we will hopefully have a full stream that includes musical activities. I'm going to do some music later, just on my own. But I had a good time. So, thanks again. Let me get this here. I'm going to get out of Microsoft Flight Simulator here. The PC6 seems to run fine. Excuse me. All right, I'm going to sing my little outro, and then, see you tomorrow. It's the plan. Bye.